But the other big debate today that we should put to rest here on Fox Sports Radio, and we say this respectfully, is this Saquon Barkley controversy. I'm sure you guys seen the footage. I'm sure you saw it yesterday. The Eagles were at the White House.
This is the third rail, my man.
My mom hit me up. Steven, I saw your friend Dallas Goedert there. Isn't that your friend Dallas? Yeah, Mom. Yeah. Yep, we had him on the show.
Best bros.
He was on Overpromised. He's a great guy. Steven, I heard Jalen Hurts wasn't there. Nah, he wasn't there. It's all good. That's his prerogative. What did Bobby Brown sing? His prerogative, man. It's all good. I don't care if Jalen Hurts wasn't there.
In fact, I think this whole conversation is going to revolve around Bobby Brown.
His prerogative. But if I could say, I don't care if Jalen Hurts wasn't there, he can do what he wants. He's still a Super Bowl champion. I'm not mad at him. Hey, for all I know, he's busy. For all I know, he doesn't like Trump. It doesn't matter to me. He decided not to go. That's his choice. But the way I see it is it's an honor regardless of who's in power, who's in charge. Politics aside, if someone's going to honor me, honor my team, I'm going to take that honor and be part of the team process. So I'm not mad at Saquon Barkley, but I am going to say if you're one of those people giving him flack, I think you're part of the problem, respectfully.
You are the problem.
I want to say I think you're pathetic, but I want to be kind about it and say I think you're part of the problem.
Say it. Go for it.
Respectfully. Meaning, just like it's Jalen Hurts' prerogative to sit out, same thing applies for Saquon Barkley. If he wants to go there and accept this, why is he the bad guy when all the other teammates are there?
I'm fascinated. Saquon Barkley, just so you know, this story's big. This post that he put on Twitter, 35 million views of this. He wrote, LOL, some people are really upset because I played golf and flew to the White House with the president. Maybe I just respect the office, not a hard concept to understand. I just golfed with Obama not too long ago and look forward to finishing my round with Trump. Now you got to get my mentions with all this politics and have an amazing day.
Okay, so this guy runs his ass off, plays a legendary season, wins a Super Bowl, and he is supposed to sit it out because the public wants him to?
No, not the public. Half the public.
Half the public wants him to and has a problem with it, and now he has to answer and explain that he was being honored, so he attended with the rest of his team?
I'm just fascinated how people think their opinion matters on what others do. Like you said, the same way, Jalen Hurts decided I don't want to go. That's cool. Saquon Barkley wants to go take a stroll with the president and chop it up. That's cool. Why is everyone such a damn busybody thinking their opinion of someone else matters?
Yeah, it's their decision. And then it turns into a bullying sort of situation, meaning I've seen a lot of prominent Hollywood people speculating on Saquon Barkley and his politics and the way I saw a picture of a very prominent Hollywood figure. He said, and he posted a picture of Saquon Barkley and his white wife as if to say, well, that explains it. Or how about he just took the honor because that was his decision and maybe it made his family proud. Like I said, if I was invited, regardless of who was president, I would take that honor because it would mean a lot to me and my family and my hard work. And I don't think it would say everything about my political stance. I'm just there to be with my team and celebrate this moment.
I think it's
Jalen Hurts didn't have to. Saquon chose to. For you to have a problem with it, you're the problem. And that's all I really have to say about it. I feel bad for the guy that he even has to explain himself.
Pull Forrest Gump?
How so?
And that's all I got to say about that. I think you pulled the Forrest Gump.
Yes.
And by the way, Forrest Gump, who met all presidents, regardless of party. Damn, I tie everything together.
I think I'm going to go home now.
Whether it's
as long as they had free Dr. Pepper.
Listen,
I'm sure not everyone even here agrees with me, but I just don't see it any other way. I
can't even begin to see it another way. If you told me we can meet President Trump or go have a coffee or a drink with Obama or Bush or Clinton or anyone, to me, it's an honor and we lose that because you may not like the person or their policies. There's people that hate Trump or hate Obama. I would be honored to sit down and chop it up with either one of them.
For all you know, you busybodies, as Rich put it, right? For all you know, maybe Saquon had something to say to Trump.
Or a good conversation.
Maybe, he felt like he could be impactful and make some sort of change that was important to him.
You know what does?
Maybe
it reminds
he
me
had
of Bill
personal
Maher.
reasons, and here you go judging this guy, giving him all this flack for what? For playing his ass off and making his way to the White House? That is an honor regardless.
It reminds me of Bill Maher, who I enjoy his show.
Okay.
New rule.
Okay.
Bill Maher, who went to go have dinner with the president, there were Democrats and liberals that were like, why would you do that? And he's like, what do you want me to do? Like, I think it's great that Bill Maher sat down with Trump and he's like, hey, I want to, let's chat, let's talk. I don't understand how people think it's okay to just blindly be judgmental of, you went to the White House? That's wild to me.
It's hard to be in the middle. It's hard to be neutral. When
It's
you're in
not.
the middle, you
It's
find
not.
yourself.
It's not. You know why?
No, but you find yourself very lonely because you will do things that make other people on the one side angry and then on the other side angry, and there's not as many people as you. There's more people quietly in the middle, but or
So
neutral.
I was saying, do you know how many people I talk to on a regular basis that say the same thing you just said? Well, I'm not really super liberal, but I'm not like a MAGA Republican. I'm like, so many people are in the middle, which is why I'm shocked why people can't just accept this.
Yeah.
Because the people on the far left and the far right are very vocal.
Yeah, it's
Very vocal.
yeah.
And they want to
Instead of a shame.
They want to shame you. So
You feel like Jimmy Eat World. Know what I'm saying?
In the middle. Good one.
It's the truth.
Hit the laugh track.
You feel
Feel like Moni.
in the middle.
In the middle like Monet. Good one too.
To your really hard right-leaning friends, you're a liberal, and to your liberal friends, you're some hard right-leaning person.
again, you find yourself lonely
Yeah,
on
yeah.
an island.
But here's how it plays out, and here's why it's okay, and here's why it's not that hard. I'm not mad at Jalen Hurts, not even a little bit. That dude's handsome. He's on top of the world. He's a Super Bowl champion, and he made his own decision as a man, okay? Not mad at the guy one bit. I do feel like, man, he missed out on an opportunity to go to the White House. Hey, he could have made a change maybe. He could have had the president's ear. But that was his choice. Don't care.
Yep.
Short hair, don't care.
Like Michelle Obama.
The same way
she did
I
not
don't
go,
care if Saquon goes.
She did not go to the inauguration, and people criticize that. And it's like, hey, listen, why do you care about other people's decisions? And Covino's right. And Sam, there is some credit to what you said. When you're in the middle on a lot, everyone thinks you're against them.
Yeah, you get all the arrows when you're in the middle.
Because when that's a really good way to put it. When Covino and I have these type of conversations,
And we have them a lot on our Patreon or with our friends.
you'd be shocked that our liberal friends are like, you and Covino, a couple Trumpers, and then our Republican friends are like, you guys, a couple LA liberals. Like, I'm like, how can we be both?
Because you're in the middle.
We're not the little tortilla
But
girl,
you know what?
soft
I'm
and
okay.
hard.
I'm
shark
okay
shell.
being lonely. I'm an outgoing introvert. I don't want to hang with you anyway. So that's our take on it. And when Rich and I agree, it's fact. I don't want to agree with Rich. I hate agreeing with Rich. But I have no problem with what Jalen Hurts did or chose to do. I have no problem with Saquon Barkley decided to do.
And as I was Sam pointed out, by having that opinion, you're probably upsetting everybody.
Well, I think more people should be understanding of what we're trying to say here. It's okay to be in the middle.
Yeah.
And it's okay to make those decisions however you want to make them. And to be critical of Saquon Barkley when the guy had one of the most memorable years of his life, to cap it off with this honor, and you're critical of that, again, I think you're the problem here.
Yeah. And to be critical of
Respectfully.
Jalen Hurts for saying, you know what? I don't feel right about it. I'm skipping out. That's also
Goes both ways, but he
It
didn't
is
get the
right.
flack. That's the only difference here in this conversation.
Yeah,
he
because-
didn't really get the flack that Saquon Barkley did. And that is pretty much our take.